soir, nous avons l'heureux plaisir de lancer officiellement la Triennale de notre réseau commun Ruforum.
Today, we meet at a consequential time in Africa's evolution. Across the spectrum of societal leadership, public, business, academia, civil society, we need to recognize the crucial importance of science, technology, and innovation, and commit ourselves to the cause of excellence in science, technology for sustainable development. We are literally in a race against time.
In Africa, where the youth population comprises more than 60%, efforts should be made to prepare them for the challenges and full participation in the national and global economy.
You are the experts in this field, and we are waiting your recommendations and action plans that will come up with from this conference, especially after the COP26 conference.
Bienvenue au Bénin, plein succès à vous. Vive le partenariat au développement de nos États, vive le Ruforum, vive nos universités. Je vous remercie.
In spite of COVID-19 challenges, the first Ruforum Triennial Conference, the 16th Annual General Meeting, and the 7th African Higher Education Week brought together policymakers, including ministers and technical experts, higher education leaders in Africa, development partners, private sector leaders, researchers, innovators, students, and farmer organizations, among others. Over 1,000 delegates from across the world attended the blended event.
This event builds on various convenings that the forum has had, virtually and face-to-face, including the just concluded United Nations Food System Summit, where the meeting of African heads of states to discuss how African governments can work together with universities to support agricultural transformation.
The Ruforum has demonstrated investments in human capacity development, in training our young people into research, building new platforms for knowledge exchange, both old and young, in different parts of the continent, assisting our governments to formulate policies. But having said all that, I think it's time for us to take stock and start asking ourselves the hard questions. How have we fared with our commitments? And so I call it a time of action.
With the theme of operationalizing higher education for innovation, industrialization, inclusion, and sustainable economic development in Africa, a call for action. The meeting was the next step in Ruforum's journey to create a more prosperous Africa.
It is basically a call to action. Both the private sector and the policymakers are part of this dialogue, in addition to us, our own individual universities and our global partners.
Many of the Ruforum family had not traveled since the start of the pandemic, and the emotion and relief of the face-to-face reunion was palpable.
Really to be able to connect with everybody, to talk, because you can't take that away, the face-to-face, the physical, talking to somebody and being able to just connect is very important, yes.
The event was also the first of its kind in a French-speaking country.
We are in West Africa, we are in East Africa, we are in Central Africa, we are in Southern Africa. So we have covered the entire African region.
Putting them together, put them together to think as a whole for the whole continent.
Well, definitely this is the Africa that we're looking for. The Africa where we come together.
There was a strong sense of female leadership at the meeting.
المرأة لو حصل لها تقوية لمقدراتها هي اللي بتقدر تقود التنمية في أي مكان. فدي الحاجة اللي بنتمناها في أفريقيا.
The new board chair was elected.
Cameroon is in Central Africa. I would like to see more participation from universities in Central Africa.
Entrepreneurship and private sector linkages as tools for young Africans' participation in development were a major focus.
And issues of industrialization, commercialization, entrepreneurship, innovation are all very critical. And I think what we're being challenged to do now is say, yes, we've offered programs, we've offered degrees, but what can make a difference is action. And it's about the people we serve. It's about those rural farmers, rural families, that we'll never go to a conference. After the discussions this week, let's go back and work.
The digital revolution took center stage. E-learning deliberations emphasized the challenges and opportunities presented by the move to online education. Ruforum's e-learning platform was launched.
Ruforum is going to lead the African integration in education. The time has come to lead the delivery of programs across Africa by tapping into the expertise they have built.
I do appreciate that the Ruforum Triennial Conference brings together eminent persons and relevant stakeholders that have the capacity to drive Africa to the Africa we want by 2063.
L'Afrique que je veux est une Afrique unique, une Afrique solidaire, une Afrique de développement, une Afrique qui cherche ses solutions en son sein.
The mission and the vision of Ruforum is actually the future of Africa. It's priceless, and we're very grateful for that.